Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Food Tours. Um, I'm not sure how long to keep these, but I've noticed my videos get really long, and I realized, you know what? It's just too long for this kind of channel, so I'm going to cut right to the chase. We are testing RC Cola versus Coca Cola, and I'll give you a brief Wikipedia synopsis of RC, which I just thought was interesting, and fact check me on this. I don't know. I'm not a scholar here, for crying out loud, so take this with a grain of salt. But RC Cola, I believe, was started because somebody in a restaurant, like back when it, presumably prior to 1905 or around 1905, when the can on the RC Cola says it was founded or established, rather. But supposedly, this restaurant owner was trying to get like Coke products at his restaurant, and Coke was going to charge him like an arm and a leg or something to have Coke products. And so he said, "Screw that! I'm making my own cola," and he made RC Cola. And actually, there's a cool channel I like called Company Man. He goes over different companies and their history, and it's kind of fun. And he did a RC Cola one, I think. And yeah, just they've always kind of trailed behind, but they've been competitors with Coke, as I understand it, over their history. They've been kind of the underdog always, but they've had their shining moments. But as of right now, it's like Coke is clearly the marketable winner here. They've won the market of that, and they only Pepsi and Coke own everything basically. So, does not mean that taste-wise, RC is any worse, and perhaps it is better than Coke. So we're gonna try this out. We're gonna taste RC Cola and just Coca Cola Classic. You know, it's a very American challenge, if you ask me. Two cola brands going at it. It's like Rocky Balboa fighting Apollo Creed. It's kind of like that. Anyway, I have my palate cleanser, because when you're drinking soda, what more could you want than some jalapeno Cheetos? So we're gonna eat one of these in between drinks to see, I'm sitting here, I'm playing Call of Duty or whatever you play, and you're drinking a soda and you need some jalapeno Cheetos. And so that's part of the experience. So that's going to be our palate cleanser. So, alright, let's get into it. I'll start with RC Cola, I guess. So here we go. I'm trying to make this quick, too. We're at 3 minutes. The kids don't have any attention spans. We need to make this short. Okay, that's RC Cola. Pardon me, I have to release my exhaust fumes. That's a little gross, I'm sorry. Okay, that was RC Cola. Now for our trusty palate cleanser. Salud. Okay. Remember to practice proper breathing exercises when testing sodas and other similar products. It can be a taxing job. The hard generating passive income, guys, okay? Coca Cola next. Huh. It's definitely interesting when you drink them side by side, because it's not quite what you expect. Okay, I'm going to disclose something to you. I actually already did this challenge. But my daughter was screaming in the background as I was filming, so I had to nix it. but the results were inconclusive anyway. Perhaps because I was distracted by the duties of parenthood, perhaps, to make a truly objective decision. But where am I going with this? I will disclose here, I think I got a weird batch of Coke a little bit. Like, it tastes okay, but it just tastes odd. It tastes just a little different. Oh. Oops. Dropped Cheetos on the floor. I will not be eating. Also, little side quest. I don't know why I said side quest, but side note. Dang it, how do I? This is adding to the charm. It's kind of old man. I'm not old. I'm not old. I'm 37. I'm not even 30. I can't. Why is this not letting me? For some reason, I don't blame me. I know technology, guys. I just don't know my phone. My phone is dumb. I was trying to show this. I'll just show it. This kind of Taco Bell in circa 1998 kind of look. I like it. Anyway. Yeah, the chairs look like they should have been. Maybe they did come from Taco Bell from the 90s. Maybe they went through a time warp. They kind of look like they did. Anyway. So, sidetrack. We had our palate cleanser with the Coke. Man, this video is getting long. Nobody's gonna watch this. I'll never be able to quit my day job. Anyway, so, where was I? Coke and RC Cola. Here's RC Cola again. I had a Cheeto palate cleanser. Let's get another one. Alright. Cheers. RC Cola. Like I said, I may have done this test before, but really I'm doing it again because I drank both and I actually was surprised at how close it was. Because they're both very different, actually. When you drink them side by side, they are different. And they are both enjoyable in their own ways. I think RC Cola is more syrupy, for sure. My initial take, when I first was like drinking it by the Coke, I was saying it tastes kind of off-brand-ish. But you know, I retract that statement, and no, I think it's just a unique thing about RC Cola. It's a little more syrupy, a little sweeter, actually, than Coke, which, you know, is subjective whether that's a good or bad thing, but it's like it's a little less, it's a little smoother maybe, but maybe that's not what you want with a soda. And I'll say this right now. Well, let me drink the Coke real quick. Excuse me. Coke certainly is more crisp. Like, the carbonation's more powerful. Like, it's more, it bites you, kind of. Maybe my problem with this taste test is, could it be that I'm using two highly flavored palate cleansers that it's skewing results? Impossible. Okay. Coke is like undoubtedly crisper, but maybe that's not a good thing necessarily. It's definitely got a thicker carbonation. RC Cola tastes a little more syrupy. Some would say, my wife said, tastes like flat Coke, and I think that is a just disrespectful way of describing Royal Crown Cola. It is a very good drink and should not be referred to as flat. Okay, anyway. Palate cleanser, we're coming down, we're winding down. It's been hard because I did this, I drank two, a Coke and an RC Cola, and it was hard to pick, actually. And I was distracted when I did it earlier, so I didn't really feel like I could pay attention to the, at least my. Video's getting a little long. We gotta wrap this up, guys. RC, one more. It was also painful. Ugh. Which one do I enjoy more? I'm trying to think. Coke, I'm gonna die, guys. This is killing me. Whew. RC. Sorry. I think I'm just blown away. I almost want to do this test again. That's RC. Let me just meditate and ponder. Search deep within my soul. Which one? Which one? They're both different. I don't know which one I enjoy more exactly. It's not clear. Maybe this is the problem, is because maybe we're all being swindled. And it's all the same dang thing. Maybe that's what this is all is. It's just big Pepsi and big Coke swindling us into thinking that RC Cola is not better. And so for that, you know what? I'm going to choose the working man's cola. I'm going to be a man of the people here. Nah, I can't be a man of the people. I'd be lying. Because I was about to say RC Cola's better. It's not, guys. Come on, what were you expecting? Why did you watch this movie for 13 minutes expecting that RC Cola was going to be better than Coca Cola? I hate to say it. I wanted to have a heroic moment of unity with my fellow man, rallying behind this working class hero of RC Cola. It's a big corporation too, guys. It's fine. But let's just pretend, for the sake of fun. I wanted to pick the underdog. And it's good. RC Cola is a good beverage. I like it. It's its own unique thing. It's a little sweeter than Coke. It's a little more syrupy, and maybe you would like that better. And in a way, I was drinking them both. I'm like, man, I don't know. But then I really thought about it. I'm like, you know what I really do like in a soda, though? Is I like the crispness. I like the carbonation kind of biting the back of my mouth, back of my throat. And RC Cola does not do that quite. And Coke has this really just crisp way, as you can tell. And I'm about to die, so I need to stop this video soon. Excuse me. But Coke just has this crisp, just brisk, like you drink it and it's like, it's like just explodes in the back of your throat. And it's unmatched, guys, If I were to say RC Cola is better, that'd be like me saying, I don't know, Krillin is better than Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z, I could have used it anyway. But you get that you get what I mean here. Or it'd be like, I don't know, what else would it be like? It would be like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what it would be like. It's just not rational. It'd be like saying the Miami Dolphins are a better team than the Kansas City Chiefs. You know, it's just, it's not right. It's not true. It's not accurate. So, as much as I wanted to throw in my, throw in with the underdogs here of RC Cola, and they've had an underdog history, sounds like they were invented to create their own cola for this guy's restaurant, wherever that was. I don't know. Maybe it was called Royal Crown. I have no idea. And to create their own cola, and they tried to compete with Coke, and at times they kind of went toe-to-toe, but history shows us they were the kind of stragglers here. And I hate to say it, but even in taste, they are as well. That being said, RC Cola is a perfectly fine drink. It's a little cheaper than other... I should have looked up the price. It's a little cheaper than, like, Pepsi or Coke. Not by much. Off-brand's even cheaper. But it's better than off-brand. It is definitely its own unique kind of cola. And it's probably... Maybe I should test this with Pepsi and see what I think. Of course, I'll do a Pepsi and Coke challenge at some point. The classic. And oh my god, this video is 16 to 17 minutes long. But I'm about to die. Thank you for watching. R.I.P. RC Cola. I was really hoping he'd just kind of pull through for me, but you didn't. The behemoth that is Coke. It is unstoppable, guys. Look at this. And I'm shaking because of all the sugar I've ingested during this challenge. And, yeah, actually, yeah, maybe be careful if you do this challenge. I'm a little jittery now. So, that was involuntary shaking of the phone. So I better stop this video. But Coke is undefeated so far. But perhaps other colas will defeat it down the road. Anybody think I should do a series? Like Colas, the Cola Tournament? And have like a loser's bracket? And like, maybe I should do that. Anyway, if you watch this and if any of my viewers watch that and they would like a tournament of colas, so to speak, just say so in the comments and perhaps we can arrange that. But I might have to space it out because it might be bad for my health to do this, to do like a March Madness of soda testing. I might not live through it. So, but we can do it periodically. That's all I have to say. Thank you for watching, and good night.